Let's talk about meal frequency with a really small stomach. Hi, this is Kirk, the Bariatric Carnivore. About 10 years ago, I had bariatric surgery. It's called a vertical sleeve surgery, where they take out about 70% of your stomach. And it doesn't regrow. It doesn't, you may be able to be stretched a little bit more, but I've really got a small stomach. Now that creates an interesting dilemma for me now that I'm more of a carnivore, carnivore-ish. Occasionally I have vegetables, and I do like things like garlic and onions and stuff when I cook. So I'm not 100% carnivore, but I'm pretty carnivore-ish. About 95% or more of my calories come from either beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. So that's the bulk of my diet. But the question is, a lot of folks that eat carnivore often only eat one meal a day. And there's a good reason for it. There seems to be some metabolic advantage of reducing your feeding window. The fewer times you eat, the fewer spikes you create in your blood sugar, and the more time you give your body to rest and let it digest. Unfortunately, when you have a small stomach, you're kind of limited as to how many calories you can take in at any given time. So what do I do in that type of situation? What I have found is I can pretty much get by with just 2 major meals a day. I'll do breakfast sometime between 10:30 to 11:30, and that's when I kind of break my fast. That's when I decide that I'm going to begin eating. And usually it's about 4 eggs, about 1/3 of a pound of some sort of meat, either hamburger or maybe some leftover steak from the night before, or bacon. And then I don't eat again. That takes a good time to digest, and by the time about 4:30, 5 o'clock, it's time for dinner. And that's usually about 1/2 a pound, 3/4 of a pound of meat. So that's not a huge amount of food, but twice a day broken up, that's it. That's how much it takes to keep me fed. And I'm about a 5'10", 200-pound guy who works out every day for about 25 minutes or so. So, and frankly, and it's about the healthiest I've ever been. I've never had a 34-inch waist before. Really, the closest I've ever come was back when I was in the Army, and I was 19 years old in MP school in Anniston, Alabama, in the middle of the summertime. And we were running 10 miles every day. And I came close to having a 34-inch waist back then, eating a standard American diet. It wasn't until I found really the carnivore style of eating, where I was eating mostly meat and mostly fatty meats, that finally allowed me to get healthy and to lose the weight. And losing weight and being healthy are not always the same thing, but boy, when you are healthy and your weight's normal, life is good. I'm a big fan of that. If you want to learn more about the combination of bariatric surgery or eating keto, carnivore, my journey in weight loss and health, please hit the like button or hit the subscribe button. That goes a long way. That helps me to stay in touch with you. You will find out when I've got new videos coming up, and they're going to be coming up on a host of different subjects. And if you've had bariatric surgery, how often do you eat? What's your meal schedule? I used to do sometimes 6 meals a day, usually small things all the time, before I switched over to a carnivore style of eating, where I could really just eat a couple times a day and get enough calories to keep me healthy. But what's your experience?